Christmas morning here. So if you're watching this, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas if that's what you celebrate. If you celebrate anything else during the holiday, I hope that was wonderful as well. But I wanted to film this morning because I'm doing something a little different. And this morning we already exchanged gifts with just each other. And we typically do my parents for breakfast or brunch and then his parents for dinner. So what I thought I would do, since I'm trying to gradually eat more and more plant-based, is I would make a tofu quiche. So my mom tasked me with bringing a frittata, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to try and bring a plant-based option to the meal. So I feel a little bit of pressure because this is the first time ever making it, and I really want it to taste good because I want my family to see how good plant-based food can be. So we'll see. The recipe that I'm using is from the Minimalist Baker blog, which is an awesome website. You should go check it out. Super easy, simple recipes. And I think I'm going to have to modify it a bit. So that's why I'm a little nervous, but it has you roast a lot of stuff, a lot of the vegetables in the oven and whatnot. And I'm just gonna try sauteing them. And what else am I gonna do? That might be the only thing I'm gonna do different. Oh, no, there are 2 different spices that I'm gonna add to the egg tofu mixture because I think it will make it taste even more egg-like or quiche-like. So I'll show you that, but I thought I would show you as I am making this tofu quiche. Here is the recipe that I am loosely following. Look how beautiful that looks. And here are all my ingredients that I've got going on. So I prepped the potatoes that go on the bottom as the crust last night. So this is also a gluten-free recipe. There's actually no grains or wheat or anything, flour like that. So the potatoes alone are the crust. And then some veggies that I'm going to saute that go in the filling, hummus, and silken tofu. I've never used silken tofu before. Obviously I've used extra firm tofu for things, but never used that. And then over here, I've got my spices. So pepper, of course, and then this is Hawaiian black salt. And so it's salty, but it has, just like it says, an earthy and smoky flavor. And it's actually suggested that you use it on eggs. And I find that it tastes, I always add this to my tofu, especially when I do a tofu scramble, because I think it gives it an eggy flavor. And then some turmeric to give it a yellowy color, and nutritional yeast. What vegan recipe is not complete without nutritional yeast? Am I right? And then some Earth Balance or vegan butter. Also, I've got my coffee, which I'm only halfway done with. Another reason why making this recipe right now scares me. But we'll be okay. I just took the potato crust out of the oven. It definitely did not take as long as the recipe said, but I don't know if my oven's just really hot. That could be, but it started to get crispy and it looks amazing. So I just went ahead and took it out and I'm just gonna let it sit. And then over here on the stove, I've got all the veggies. So there's grape tomatoes, some chopped broccoli, and I just use frozen broccoli as a shortcut. 2 leeks chopped up and 1 clove of garlic. And then every time I added the veggies, I added a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm just sauteing it all in some coconut oil. There it is. I like to use this kind when I cook the refined kind. I know it's not as good for you, but it doesn't have the coconut flavor that the extra virgin coconut oil has. And some people in my family don't enjoy a coconut flavor, so compromises. This silken tofu is like Jello. It's so squishy. Turmeric isn't called for in the recipe, but I'm gonna add it because it's good for you and it gives it like a yellowy flavor. Not flavor, color. And then the Hawaiian black salt. I'm just gonna do a couple of grinds because this stuff is intense. Now I'm supposed to add the tofu mixture to the veggies, and these vegetables smell incredible. I think it's the leek, just that sweet onion, and I did end up adding a garlic clove. Oh, it just smells amazing. This is what it looks like. I am so intrigued to see what this looks like when it's baked, but so far so good. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. How awful would that be if I dropped this whole thing? Oh, don't say that. Okay, here we go. And it says 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm gonna do 30 just to be safe. Okay, that was super easy and fun. I am going to now, since I've got 30 minutes, I need to clean up the kitchen, but I think I'm gonna go shower and get ready instead. Here it is out of the oven. I ended up doing about 33 minutes, and I didn't want it to get too brown on the top because I think what I'm gonna do is cover it. Well, let it cool first, then cover it. And when I take it to my parents, just pop it under the broiler and that'll reheat it and get the top all brown and yummy. I cannot wait to have a bite of that.